What's going on, everybody? Black Reality TV. Big up to Chicago Sun-Times for this article. So Mike Ditka is back at it again. He's been a big critic of Colin Kaepernick, and he's a strong supporter of Donald Trump. No surprise. He's a hardcore white supremacist. Now, he was on a pregame show before the Monday night game between the Bears and the Vikings, and he was talking to Jim Gray. And he was talking about football, then it quickly became into talking about what's going on with these protests. Now I'm gonna read some of this article to you guys, and the pathology of most white people is non-adapting. They only see what they want to see, and you're gonna get what I mean when I read some of this article to you guys. Now, let me get to the main parts of it. Okay, he first goes off by saying, I don't see all the social injustice that some of these people see. Ditka said late in the interview. Okay. Ditka also said, now this is going to get you out your seat. Ditka said that there has been no oppression in the last 100 years that I know of. Now, maybe I'm not watching it carefully as other people. So you don't see what's going on with these race soldiers disguised as law enforcement, killing and gunning down black men, women, and children. A lot of them on video. You had a recent cop saying that when pulled over this Caucasian woman that she had nothing to worry about because we only kill black people. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Right here. I'm not condemning anybody or criticizing anybody. Respect the game, play the game. When you want to protest when the game is over. See, here we go. They want to tell us when we should protest and how we should protest. Slave master mentality. Football has been so good to these guys. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. So playing a sport is more important than speaking up on issues that concern your community. Okay. Gray then asked Ditka that if he was coaching today, would he bench players who didn't stand for the anthem? Ditka goes on and says, yes, I don't care who you are, how much money you make. Ditka said, if you don't respect our country, see, here you go, this is not your country, my Ditka. You're from the Caucasus Mountains in Europe. This is not your country. Then you shouldn't be in this country playing football. Go to another country and play football. If you had to go somewhere else and try to play the sport, you wouldn't have a job. If you don't respect this flag and this country, then you don't know what this is all about. I would say adios. Okay, he was asked about Muhammad Ali and Jesse Owens and others taking a stance for social injustice. Ditka says this, I don't know what social injustice there have been. Muhammad Ali rose to the top. Jesse Owens is one of the classic individuals that ever lived. Is everything based on color? I don't see it that way. Okay. You have to be colorblind in this country. You have to look at a person for what he is and what he stands for. Not by the color of his skin. That has never had anything to do with anything. That's what Mike Ditka says. Now this is where he contradicts himself right here when he goes on and says, but all of a sudden it has become a big deal now about oppression. See, he knows that it's oppression, but he doesn't care because oppression benefits him. White privilege, white supremacy benefits his people. So they're not looking to change a system of white supremacy. He just contradicted himself. Don't even know he contradicted himself. But that's what these devils do. Now he goes on and says there has been no oppression in the last 100 years that I know of. Now maybe I'm not watching it as carefully as other people. I think the opportunity is there for everybody, race, religion, creed, color, nationality. If you want to work, if you want to try, if you want to put effort in, you can accomplish anything, and we have watched that. I mean, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box. This is unbelievable. I told you, man.
The cracker too, and his policy. You talking about civil rights. Ain't no damn civil rights. The cracker ain't never been civil and he ain't never been right. You talking about, well, what about human rights? The cracker ain't human and he ain't never been right. You see, there are no good white folks and bad white folks. It's just two kinds of white folks. Bad white folks and worse white folks. That's the only two kinds of white folks you can find anywhere.